Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
All right, guys, we back with another episode, a championship episode edition of Voice of the Fans Sportscast with your host, Ben Reynolds. We got Taylor Gatwood, Tyler Wright, and we got Dustin Bishop in here early to talk about this NBA championship between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns, and the Milwaukee Bucks came out on top. So it was a crazy game, man. It came down really to Giannis and Devin Booker trying to do their thing, but it was just too much. The bus was just too much for the Phoenix.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my guy didn't get to win a ring.
I said all y'all Pete Phoenix. I said Bucks and 7. They just finished early for me. That's all.
Well, it's kind of on Phoenix. It was on Phoenix because Holiday was off, Middleton was off. Pretty much everybody on the Bucks was off except for Giannis. But they knew Giannis was gonna come out swinging, so you anticipate that. But man, Giannis, they scored half of their points.
Mhm.
But, he wanted it, and DeAndre Ayton, I think that boy just got scared.
He landed like like Mark Jackson was saying, like he wasn't squaring up his body, like he trying to absorb the impact. He was, like you said, he was scared to get run over or get hit. You gotta take that. If he charging head on, then you gotta square your body up. You gotta get in front of him.
I want to talk about this because this is like one of my biggest points of that. I was watching that game 6, and the whole time, every time Giannis attacked DeAndre Ayton, he always got a bucket every time. So I was screaming to the TV the whole time. I was like, put Jay Crowder on him. Jay Crowder was the only one that would get his body in front of Giannis and actually, make him shoot instead of getting to the rim. Because when he gets in the paint, it's over. When Giannis is in the paint, he's going to score. I think that was a bad coaching by Monty Williams. I think he should have said, look, Jay Crowder, when you're in, you're guarding Giannis. Which, I know you can switch, but he should have been the main defender on Giannis, in my opinion.
I agree with you. I think it was bad coaching. I wasn't sure why he didn't go back to the building a wall.
Yeah.
Like he had done previously, and like how Toronto did the year before last. That's really the only way to slow down Giannis is building that wall, and it was the perfect game to do so, to make Middleton and Drew Holiday beat you, since they were both they had pretty bad shooting nights. Drew Holiday did do a really good job on deep book though. But I think he building that wall and making Middleton and Drew Holiday beat him.
Yeah, Middleton and them boys couldn't buy a shot. So you're right. It was a perfect night for them to make them boys make a play. And because in this type of game situation, you can't let the star player beat you. You gotta let the other players, make their shots. And as you see, I think Milwaukee, there was like ridiculous from the 3-point line. They couldn't make anything. So at that point, they're telling you that they're not having a good night. So you need to get the ball out of Giannis' hands and may enforce Milton and, like you said, Holiday make those shots.
I mean, Middleton was balling though after game 3, I think it was. He was balling ever since they got to 6 games.
He came back down to earth game 6.
Like, he was looking like Mike out there.
Chris Middleton earned my respect too this playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hustled. He knew his shots won't fall now, so he made a lot of hustle plays on defense, and he did what he could on offense. So I give him props for that. He knew his shot won't fall, so he chipped in other areas.
What do y'all think? This is one of the best defensive teams I've seen. Like, Drew Holiday is one of the best guard defenders in the game. Like, their starting lineup, and then you got Middleton, he's a pretty good defender. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. PJ Tucker, he's known for his defense and hustle. And then you got Brook Lopez, I'm pretty sure he's been on first team all defense before, and he's a really good rim protector. Yeah. Man, that was a good defensive team. They built around the defense, and you got to give props to their owner or GM. I mean, Giannis. I mean, you know how superstars leave, so they built around. When got Drew Holiday, when got PJ Tucker, and they got him over the hump.
And signed his brother to keep him happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
What's so crazy is PJ Tucker he played 36 minutes. He had 0 points, and he only took 1 shot the whole game. So you can't tell me defense is still not alive in the NBA today. You need defense.
He had the best plus or minus in the game too.
Yes.
He was a plus 13.
Yes, you need that.
I think he got the best plus or minus in the whole period. I think. I think I heard Skip or Shannon say that.
Yeah, because the way he played the game, man, is just textbook. And Devin Booker spoke on that about how he went up against PJ Tucker in practice all the time, and he realized, like, wow, that's more defense than I realized. And that in order to be a good defensive player, you got to learn the in and outs of it.
Oh, PJ, he was in Phoenix, wasn't he? I forgot about that.
Before he went to Houston, he was in Phoenix.
Mm.
So, I mean, the Bucks, they just had a great blueprint. It wasn't like the Bucks are not a flashy team. The names, when you see the names, it don't really jump out at you. But they play fundamental basketball. And when you have guys with different skill sets play fundamental basketball, man, it can take you far. And as you can see, the Milwaukee Bucks won the championship, so it took them to that place. And I feel like the Suns, like, they just too young, too inexperienced.
All I'm gonna say is, when you come from working up under Pop, those guys win championships. That's all I'm gonna say.
You gotta give the Suns props though. They were so inexperienced. Devin Booker, his first playoffs, he made it to the NBA Finals. I mean, it was a heck of a run for the Suns too.
I know there's nothing for them to hang their heads on, because they were just young and they didn't know how to put in work in crunch time. When the going gets tough, they didn't know how to overcome that and just figure things out. So it was a whole new experience, even for Chris Paul being in the finals. I felt like he was trying to do too much, and it hurt him. Because when you're a veteran like that, you're trying to will your team pretty much. You trying to be that head spear for the team, and he just tried too hard to bring all them guys back, because, like I said, they're young and they just don't know how to play this type of championship game. So
I hate it. I wanted Chris Paul to get him a ring really bad, but I mean, shout out PJ Tucker, because PJ is one of my favorite role players ever. I love the way he plays. I'm glad he got his ring.
I think in games like that, this one you need like star power.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, they had no answer for Giannis, or really they didn't really have an answer for Chris Middleton either.
Yeah,
the biggest problem was DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton was the biggest problem.
I want to say he was
he's
the biggest.
young.
I want to say he was the biggest problem. He was just young, man. Like you putting a lot on him to guard, arguably one of the best players in the NBA.
They put Frank Kaminsky in, and he actually did a decent job.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't blame it on Ayton, but I say he was definitely the X factor. Like he could have made that difference, but I wouldn't probably put it all on him. But you definitely, he still got to definitely look himself in the mirror. Now he in a closeout game like that. He can't. If he wants to be known as an elite all-star, first team, all NBA player, like you can't shy away from those moments, even right now, because usually, you're between year 3 and 6. That's usually when you start making a name for yourself in the league.
Mhm. It just seemed like it didn't look like a fair match for him. I just put him like that. He was just over his head.
Giannis was giving him the business.
He didn't know what to do. He just didn't like when you see a 6'11", 240-some pound dude getting a running head start, man.
That's
the thing. They kept giving him a running head start. You can't do that.
Jay Crowder was the only one that could defend him, man.
Well, they needed Crowder on Middleton. Got Middleton was killing them the last 3 games.
Exactly.
So I guess they decided, like, hey, I mean,
I'd put Bridges on Middleton. I'd put Bridges on Middleton. I'd put Ayton with Lopez, and then I'd put Crowder with Giannis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I may would have brought Cam Johnson in.
Yeah.
And tried.
He actually played pretty good.
I probably
would take out if you brought in Cam Johnson?
He start, don't he? He start.
No, he don't start. He comes off the bench. The starters are Chris Paul, Booker, Bridges, Ayton, and Crowder.
Yeah, I would have took out Bridges, started Cam Johnson, and put him on Middleton. Because that's a better match.
I thought Bridges was a better defender than him.
Better job on Middleton. Plus, I mean, Cam Johnson, I mean, he was doing good things for them offensively when he was in the game most of the time.
They got a great future. The Suns really do.
They still need another piece.
Yeah.
CP might be leaving.
Also, CP, I mean, he might be leaving.
Yeah, you heard that the Lakers are interested in CP3. Like, oh, who would have thought the Lakers would be interested in CP3? Wow, I'm shocked.
If the Lakers get CP3,
they interested in Russ too.
If they get CP3, it's over.
Would y'all get CP3 or Russ?
CP3.
Oh, CP3, no doubt.
I would get a lot of players. Russ would be like he wouldn't be at the bottom of my list, but he definitely ain't at the top. Like
Russ is like my last resort. Like
I would get.
Come on,
bro.
Would you rather keep Schroeder? Would you rather keep Schroeder or get Russ?
Keep Schroeder.
Get Russ.
Keep Schroeder because for some reason he quit. That's what he did. He quit for some reason. I don't know. It was between him and LeBron or what. But he quit after going down the series.
I got a hot take though.
I would cut Schroeder and try and get Reggie Jackson. Well, I would even get Mike Conley Jr. before I got Russell Westbrook.
I think Mike Conley going back. I think the Jazz already made an emphasis on keeping Mike Conley.
I think the Lakers' best bet gonna be signing Lonzo.
I heard the Bulls. It was somebody else that was interested in Lonzo. Cause the Pelicans not picking up his option.
He's a restricted free agent, so they can match whatever.
I got a hot take. I think I would rather have Russ than CP.
Why?
Tyler, Tyler,
You gonna have three players in the paint, Tyler. You gonna have three players. You are gonna have AD, LeBron, and Russ all in the paint.
Tyler, please
Russ
don't do
would
this,
drive-
man. CP3 over Russ any day, man. This is me watching the Rockets, bro. CP was so much better with the Rockets than Westbrook. It was like a nightmare with Westbrook.
I don't know. It's a maybe, but I think the only thing about CP, man, it gets to the playoffs, he wears down and he gets hurt.
Well, he won't have to put in much work.
And he can be kind of he's not as aggressive sometimes as I would like. Granted, Russ can be too aggressive, but I feel like in a big game you can count on Russ every time.
But the thing is, Tyler, you wouldn't have to.
Break
Chris Paul wouldn't have to do that. He wouldn't have to put the low if you playing with LeBron and AD. He gonna be dishing it. Then he gonna hit open shots.
When CP was on the Rockets and Harden came out, CP stayed in with the second unit and kept it flowing with the plus and minus. Like we'd still be great with CP with the second unit. That's what he would do with the Lakers. When LeBron came out, just keep CP3 in with the second unit, and that'd be plenty, you know.
That's if Vogel using like that. I don't know if he will. I just think in a big game, I would rather have Russ than CP.
In a big game? I don't know.
Oh my goodness!
I think.
I
no, Tyler. No.
It being a close game in the fourth quarter and Russ jacking up 33s from 40 feet, singing he's Steph Curry and making doing crazy stuff. LeBron giving.
I ain't saying he's clutch.
He got J.R. Smith.
I ain't saying
Tyler,
he's clutch.
that's not a hot take. That's a burnt take.
Hold on, we're not just gonna do Russ like he's just sorry now.
Look,
I ain't saying sorry, but
Tyler, usually I'm with you, man. I'm with you most of the time, Tyler. But this time, man,
no,
bro, you're a CP3 fan. You're a CP3 fan, man. You know CP3.
I would know better than anybody than CP3. I would know CP3 better than anybody.
But you haven't seen Russ. Like, did you not Russ when you played with the Rockets? Oh my word, it was the worst basketball game I've ever seen. That's the worst. I haven't seen bad basketball like that since I don't know when.
Russ played horrible basketball.
Since Sean Bradley or somebody like that.
Russell Westbrook single-handedly destroyed my franchise, bro.
Oh my God.
Hey, he sunk that shit. He got Harden out there, sucking a little. Everybody abandoned ship. Boy, he nuked that place. Everybody out.
If I'm the Lakers, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the Lakers, the safer choice is CP3. But if I can't get CP3, I'm either getting Kyle Lowry or Russ, if I can.
Kyle Lowry.
Russ would be a top 3 option for me.
I like Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, for Russ.
Dude, with Russ, you're gonna have to build around him. You just can't place him with other superstars. That crap is not working. It's not working.
Well, here's the problem. Here's another big problem with Russ. LeBron, for whatever you may think of him, LeBron is a great basketball mind. He has one of the best basketball IQs in the league. So he wants to play with people that are going to make good decisions. And at this point in his career, he wants to play with somebody, especially a point guard, that he can count on to make good decisions so that he doesn't have to play point guard all the time. And Russell Westbrook ain't that. And if you let LeBron handle the ball most of the time, then it would be the same problem that Russ had in Houston, standing around and watching Harden, because Westbrook doesn't move well without the ball. He most definitely is not a spot-up shooter by any means. Like, the only way Russ can be effective is if he has the ball in his hands 24/7. You can't. That's not good basketball. And Russ has to play fast. LeBron doesn't like playing fast anymore. LeBron and AD like playing a half-court basketball game. Russ got to play 100 miles an hour. Because he can't play within all. Like you can't run an offensive play and have it work for Russ because he just too wild. He's a bad passer. He just hustles. He just hustles.
He hustle a lot. Hustle
and he
war.
don't play defense.
Hey, Dustin, you remember?
He only hustle on the offensive end.
Hey, Dustin, you remember in high school they give out the hustle award? He win that every year.
Yeah.
Every year, nobody ain't getting that award. Let the NBA come out with a hustle award. Man, he gonna turn it up. He gonna turn up times 10.
And he a horrible free throw shooter for a point guard. And what do you like?
Really...
3-point shooter for his career. Like and you know he's not gonna get better. Like he probably just gonna get worse from this point. And I think he's one of the leaders in the league in turnovers. So
Westbrook can't play with. He can't play with LeBron, man, because LeBron gets people wide open, and he's gonna break the three regardless.
Oh my God.
Man, yeah.
I think it could work. Me personally, if it's coached right, I think it could work.
So I got
the same way with Harden.
I got a question for y'all. If y'all life depended on it, would you rather Russell Westbrook shoot a three to save your life, or Ben Simmons shoot a free throw to save your life?
Oh God!
I'm definitely going with that Russ 3.
I'm going with Russ.
Yeah, Russ 3. At least I got 50-50. Ben Simmons might not even take the shot. He might like, man, just kill him. Just kill him.
I'm pretty sure Russ's 3-point percentage was better than Ben's free throw percentage.
Yo, that's sad. Like this.
All right, so we'll go back to the Bucks real quick. Is the Bucks? You think they'll keep that team intact, or do you think they need to add a piece this coming up season, or you think no, keep the same team straight ahead?
No, I think they keep the same team.
I think they can keep the same team, maybe add another shooter.
They need to add a shooter, like Gatwood said. They need to add a shooter, and I say at least 1 or 2 really good bench players. Like they gotta do something about that bench. Even though they got Bobby Portis, but I feel like they need to add a little bit more depth too on offensive side of the ball because
I think they good.
I think they need a little bit more offense, just a tad bit. You know, especially when the Nets come back, they're gonna have to compete against them boys, so they're gonna need a little bit more offensive firepower. And then, the Hawks, we don't know where the Hawks gonna be at. They might be better. The 76ers, depending on if they get, something good in the trade for Ben Simmons, they might become better. So I think they need to improve on the offensive side. I mean, defense down pat. They just need a couple of shooters to come off the bench so they won't miss a beat. Because in that playoff game, they were like 6 from 27 or something like that in game 6 from the 3-point line.
You know who would be good on the Bucks? You know who would be good on the Bucks, like coming off the bench? DeMar DeRozan.
That man ain't coming off the bench. You think he coming off the bench though?
I don't know
if he should come off the bench.
Yeah, but I think that would be a really good career move for him, like coming off the bench for Milwaukee.
He might consider it though, if he going to Milwaukee.
If you get him, you do that. You might as well go get Lou and get him to come off the bench.
Lou Will's been on decline for the last 2 years.
All right, here's some free agents the Bucks could pick up, like some shooters. Somebody like Tim Hardaway's a free agent. Evan Fournier is a free agent. J.J. Redick, he's kind of old. Patty Mills, he'd be good off the bench for them. I don't know if he's going to leave San Antonio today. Maybe if they got like Spencer Dinwiddie.
Ooh, I don't think you want to come off the bench anymore though. Dinwiddie.
He don't. Maybe like Norman Powell.
No. Norman Powell would be nice. Dinwiddie want a contract, like a good contract.
True. Yeah, that's true.
I like the Tim Hardaway pick though.
Oh yeah, Tim Hardaway. Yeah, that'll be good. But I don't think Tim Hardaway will want to come off the bench either.
On that,
I can see him doing it though. He can be a six man.
On the championship level team, I can see him.
Who start for the Bucks?
What you think?
What's the start lineup for the Bucks?
Holiday.
Holiday, Middleton, Giannis, Brook Lopez, and wasn't Pat Connaughton starting? Or Vincenzo or whatever?
Oh, Vincenzo, yeah, he got hurt. DiVincenzo.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the starting lineup.
PJ was starting when Vincenzo got hurt because PJ was coming off the bench a little bit when the regular season was ending.
Oh, Cameron Payne, a free agent.
Yeah, he definitely boosted his stock in the playoffs.
Most definitely.
He on. Y'all see him leaving or staying?
I think he stayed, especially if CP leaves. He's staying.
They gonna go downhill.
Unless somebody throws some money at him.
That's the only way.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think the Suns will stand when CP leaves though?
They gonna drop down to like the 5th seed, 5th seed.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, they gonna need CP leaves though. They gonna definitely pick up somebody.
Because as much as I love them, the Suns had a good team this year, but there was a lot of injuries that got them to that point. Which that's part of the playoffs. Like being healthy is part of making it as far as you do every year. And they stay healthy for the most part. And who they beat in the first round? The Lakers, AD was hurt. Nuggets, Jamal Murray was hurt. Clippers, Kawhi was hurt.
They probably wouldn't got past the Clippers. I think they probably wouldn't got past the Clippers.
Well, now, didn't they play the Nuggets? They might not get past the Nuggets if Jamal don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So they need a little bit more. They, like I said, they're a young team, so they just need to add some more, especially if CP3 leaves, they need to add a couple more veterans to the team. They probably ain't going back to the championship for a while till the West cool down some because, man, the Nuggets, the Clippers. Well, we don't know what the Clippers are gonna be. We waiting on Kawhi, but you still got the Lakers and Jazz. Portland, they gonna disappear. I believe Dame might leave.
Memphis is on the rise.
Yeah, Memphis. So it's a lot of possibilities for the Suns to finish. All right, let me read. What do y'all think about this quote from the Shaq to Giannis? Congratulations, Giannis. Thanks for bringing old school bully basketball back. It's only one Superman now, and that's you.
I love who said that?
Shaq.
Wow.
Yeah, that's big coming from him. Because remember when Dwight tried to be Superman?
He ain't like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
he never let Dwight make it.
Nah, what's that other version of Superman? Is it Krypton? Or
you talking about Bizarro?
Yeah, Bizarro. That's the Dwight Howard. He Bizarro. Me Superman. Me want to be Superman.
People forget how good Dwight really was though in his prime.
Man,
Dwight might be a top 10 center ever, bro.
Man, it was like a flash in the pan. That career.
I don't know about that, man. He was in his prime for about 10 years.
Nah, it was more like 5.
He's a top 10 center, bro, ever. I'm telling you.
Well,
he might be number 10 though.
Barely. Barely. And so Giannis, he came out and said another quote. I like this one. He said, I could go to a super team and just do my part and win a championship, but this is the hard way to do it, and we did it.
I loved it, bro. I went crazy when I heard that. Like,
Man, hey, he said,
so many people, bro. I loved it. I loved it.
hey, he put somebody said he put Harden on notice. He put KD on notice. He put LeBron on notice. Man, he said, hey, he said I did it the hard way. I didn't have to go to no super team and do this and do that. I did it my way. I did it the old school way, and I got it done. So somebody said they put all three of them on notice. Like, hey, like I don't got to team up to win a championship.
We're going to see how you feel when Brooklyn healthy next year.
You gonna say he's gonna be still singing the same tune, huh?
Yeah, when them boys dropping 50 apiece on his head, we gonna see how he
feels. Like, dang, gonna need help.
Brooklyn definitely gonna come after him, but I still love it, man. Especially, because Giannis ain't he ain't like all friendly with them boys there in the off season. He pretty much only worked out with his brothers or NBA, retired NBA guys. He ain't trying to be a part of the banana boat crew.
He don't want to be part of that club.
The best part there? The best part, when Kobe was giving out challenges on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And he told Giannis, he said, yours is MVP. And when he got his MVP, he said, good job. Now next is the championship.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
Yeah, I like what Paul Gasol tweeted. Like, he retweeted it and said, your boy did it. Congratulations, Giannis.
Yeah, that was dope.
Man, I think everybody was happy for Giannis. It's just like everybody was happy to see like basketball like this again. Hard work, not worrying about this or that, but just going there and just overcoming every obstacle. He fulfilling what Kobe said to him, and it was just, man, it just felt good seeing him win. Especially, it's good for the NBA, man. It's really good for the NBA when they get players like this that's hardworking, that's quiet and humble, and just get things done.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will say though.
Uh-huh.
I think it is more exciting when we get the super teams in the finals though. To me.
Really?
I don't know. I don't really.
I mean,
it's kind of one-sided to me.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. This was better basketball being played. Like it looked nice to us. We basketball purists.
Yeah.
But it's more exciting when you get like KD, Bron.
This was the only finals I enjoyed watching since San Antonio's last finals run.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was just good basketball.
Yeah, that's
and you didn't cause when the series started, you didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, oh snap, Suns up 2-0, and you were like, man, the Bucks, they trying to battle back. It was just you didn't really know, to be honest. Everybody had feeling the Suns gonna take it, but it was just good basketball, and everybody was guessing. Cause usually when you have a super team, you already it's about 8% people picking that super team. Just like when the who was that? Was it when Golden State played against the Cavaliers? I mean, not the Cavaliers. And one mind went
played against the Cavaliers in the finals.
Yeah.
They only played against the Cavaliers in the finals.
Yeah, the Cavaliers. Everybody picking Golden State already because KD, Steph, and Clay. I mean, it was really easy to figure out.
I'm saying, like, go back and remember. Do you remember that finals? Bron them came back from 3-1. How like exciting that was. Just watching him and Kyrie drop 40.
That was a great finals. Yeah, that was a great finals.
Then you got KD on the other side. I mean, not KD. You got Curry and Clay over there taking the crazy shot. Like it was lit. We,
So
we
you
didn't
saying
really get so much of that.
Um,
You know what
so
I'm
I've
you
been
saying?
watching basketball, dude. Watching like the NBA now, dude. Nobody could have beat that Warriors team, man. That team was insane. Like
Nah.
people don't realize how insane that team was.
yeah, I don't even think the Nets team is better than that Warriors team.
No, I
That was
don't
one of the
think
best.
so.
That's probably the best team I've ever seen.
The Warriors actually
like
had a
personally.
bench too.
The Warriors were
Yeah.
elite on defense and offense.
Yeah, because they had Livingston off the bench. Sean Livingston was nice off the bench. Iguodala off the bench was nice. Looney,
Mhm.
like they have some good players off the bench.
Yeah, they had a deep team. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
everybody trying to compare the Nets to the Warriors. Like, nah, I still take the Warriors. Cause you got KD. Of course, they cancel out. Then you got Trey and on Harden, Clay on Harden, then Kyrie and Steph, and that's pretty dang on good matchups. So,
Yeah, but outside of that, I mean, what you gonna do with Iguodala and
yeah,
Livingston?
Nets don't have no bench.
Uh-uh.
Joe missing
That look,
Joe Harris was missing. He was missing.
Livingston do not miss a turnaround jumper ever. Ever.
never, ever.
Even
that thing
Leonard
was so much.
Barbosa. Remember Barbosa in most space?
Yep.
They actually played pretty decent.
Yeah.
So going into this offseason, what do y'all have your odds on? Tyler, we'll start with you. What are you looking at going into the NBA offseason?
Me, well,
Mhm.
I'm a Pelicans fan, so I want to see what the Pelicans gonna do, and I want to see if Dame leaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm keeping my eye on. What Dame gonna do? Dustin, what about you?
Man, of course, man. I don't think San Antonio is gonna do much, so I'm curious what Dame will do. I'm curious what the Lakers will do. For the most part, I say it's probably pretty much. Yeah, I think those are. And Chris Paul.
Yeah.
I think those are the big off season stories.
Yep. Gatwood, what about you?
I'm really invested in seeing what the Rockets are going to take at number two pick. I hope we get Jalen Green. That's what I want.
You rather have him than Cade?
I think he'd fit our team really good. But Cade's probably going to go number one. I mean, I'd obviously be happy with either of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been watching a lot of Jalen Green highlights, and I've been getting kind of excited. So I'm hoping we get him.
Yeah, they both.
Hey, the
nice.
Warriors trying to trade their pick.
Yeah, I heard that.
Why the Warriors trying to trade their pick for? What they trying to do?
I think they
Get
trying
another
to get a star.
Because they got 7 and 14.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to
They can
build
have
bad
DeMar.
though.
They can have DeMar DeRozan if they want it.
Man, you trying to sell DeMar DeRozan? Hey, you were happy to give him at first. What's going on now?
No,
Yeah.
They got to rebuild. Time to rebuild.
It was a trash trade, bro. Bro, I was like, man, Pop should have made that trade. First of all, Boston, before they knew the extent that Kawhi was claiming he was hurt. You know, they in like around December they had offered us Tatum for Kawhi.
Dang.
And I don't know why Pop didn't take. Bro, they should have took that. That was a big miss. And then LA was gonna trade us Lonzo, Kuz, and what's his name?
Ingram.
Ingram. Yeah, they were gonna trade us Ingram for Kawhi and Kawhi or somebody else, and he should have. But Pop don't like making trades with Western Conference teams, and I think that was a big mistake.
It's probably Kawhi and Danny Green.
Yeah, but yeah, he made a big mistake there. So, but yeah, DeMar DeRozan, man, come on, dog. That's like trading a Ferrari for a Honda Civic, bro.
Man, don't do DeMar like that.
Man,
but he ain't Kawhi.
A Honda Civic is a nice, dependable car. It's gonna get you, but it will never be a Ferrari.
Well, he dependable for the Spurs. You need to keep that man. That dude been through too much.
Bro. It's time for him to go, bro. He got to find somewhere. He don't even look happy over there, bro.
It's time to go. Plus, DeRozan like get scared of LeBron in the playoffs. Like, I don't know what it is with him and LeBron, but like he get all.
Boy got PTSD.
He said PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're a team, would you be calling for DeMar DeRozan if you're a contender?
Yeah,
I would if I need an off the bench or just.
So you think he coming off the bench everywhere?
Dang, you think? Yeah, he just said it like it's automatic. He come off the bench.
I mean, he would have to come. I would see him coming if he went to a team like the Bucks. I think he should come off the bench and be the primary scorer off the bench, like a Lou Will. If he go to somewhere like the Lakers, like yeah, I can see him starting and being like a third, fourth option. It would depend on the team, but his days as a number one option on a championship contending team, and I think probably even a number two option on a championship contending team. I think those days are gone and past. But he's still a good player though. Like he's a solid player. I ain't gonna just bash him like that. He's a good, solid NBA player that can get you 16 to 20 points a night consistently.
They should do a three-way trade some kind of way to get him in maybe Philly. I don't know. I could see him in Philly though.
I can see that.
I think that'd be nice.
Yeah, I can see that. We don't want Ben Simmons.
Would you take Kyle Lowry? And they get Ben Simmons some kind of way?
I know. I think I want something a little more than Kyle Lowry. Because the Spurs got to rebuild.
Kyle is kind of old.
They need picks. They need some picks. They need a 10 pick.
Man, what's the dude that had the crazy hair on the Spurs? What was his name?
The crazy hair?
Lonnie Walker. Ain't that his name?
Oh, Lonnie Walker. Yeah. I mean, he decent.
I thought he was supposed to be next too.
I thought that too, but he just ain't panned out. Like he a good solid player that maybe he'll probably stick in the league for. I don't see him being an all-star. So I think maybe coming off the bench being decent, but I don't see him being like an all-star caliber player. I could be wrong, but I don't see it. I mean, he got hops. He athletic. I didn't see too much more from him than that. Now the point guard, Dejounte Murray, like I'd hang on. Yeah, I'd hang on to him. I won't let him go nowhere. And then Patty Mills, I think he's just such a fan favorite that like the Spurs gonna re-sign him. I don't see him. Like,
he's like the mascot of the Spurs.
I mean,
you
pretty much.
Just call that man a mascot.
Hey, when Pop when Pop started looking at you like it's a son, he probably ain't gonna let you go.
Nah. Yeah, he liked Patty a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I just someone just hit my feed on VOL Sportscast on Twitter. Y'all can follow us. NBA Insider says Kyle Kuzma see himself on the same level as Jason Tatum.
Oh, brother.
That's a joke, man. He knows he's lying. He's lying to himself.
That is hilarious.
Y'all can go back before all this
that's
LeBron crap happened. Kyle Kuzma had a better season than Jason Tatum.
Hey, that's true.
If he had, so what happened? If he had a better season, if he was on a rise and he was outperforming Jason Tatum, then what happened?
Wait, when did he have a better season than Jason Tatum?
I think it was 2 years. I think how long LeBron been in the Lakers? 2 years. It was 2 years before he came.
I don't remember that.
Look up the stats.
That must have been his rookie year or something. Jason Tatum rookie year or something. Yeah. But I don't know. Wasn't he playing LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals in his rookie year?
Yeah, because he had that. Remember, he dunked on LeBron, and then did that chest bump his rookie year.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
Man, wait, look it up. Look it up. It's true.
Man, that may be your imagination, bro.
It's not. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, he had a better season than I don't have the stats right here, but I remember plain as day. I might have to do some research for you and compare stats. But I remember him balling out.
Hey, Gatwood.
Okay.
Gatwood just logged out.
Okay. The most points Kyle Kuzma, his average was in 2018. Let's see Jason Tatum 2018 stats.
Okay, was Tatum that same year?
I'm looking at it right now.
I will say, I think
15.7.
That's Jason Tatum?
Yeah, he averaged 15 2018.
I do think Kyle Kuzma can average. I think he can get 20 to 23 on a bad team, though. Average.
He can. It's just LeBron slowing him down, man. Like, I feel like he's scared. I don't know, he's scared, but he feel like every time he do something, LeBron looking at him.
Nah.
LeBron do that, man. He do that to you.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does. Like, he try to intimidate you some way, somehow, if you don't make the right play or you take a crazy shot.
You gonna let another grown man intimidate you and then not playing to the best?
Yeah, because he can ruin your career. He can end your career that day.
He didn't end Kyrie's career.
Who?
Even if that's true, bro, he's no Jason Tatum, bro.
Nah. Jason Tatum's ceiling way higher. And then from 2019, Tatum averaged 23, and this year he averaged 26.
I'm just saying, like, from what I remember seeing, he was on the rise. Cause was he not in the Rising Star game?
Oh, everybody getting to the Rising Star game.
No, come on, not everybody.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
saw that game. What you mean?
Not everybody will be in there. He got voted in. He's like, yo, he's a Rising.
All the true rookies.
Not literally everybody, but a lot of people get in that game, bro. That ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping. Y'all just don't want to see that man.
I feel like you think LeBron take a Jason Tatum or a Kyle Kuzma?
Tatum, of course, cause he surpassed Kuzma now.
He's better than Kuzma. What you mean?
All right.
I'm just saying, man. Like, the Lakers ain't using him right, so we'll say Kyle go to the 76ers. I think that'll be a nice pickup art to the Bucks.
He'd be a role player.
But he would be another scorer for the Bucks, too. Or for the 76ers, which would be a plus.
Nah, because he's going to be getting them same shots.
Man, he just so streaky, man. You want to know what? Yep. You want to know where a good fit for Kyle Kuzma would be? and Ben Simmons, I think they could really be like Hall of Fame type basketball players on the Shanghai Knights. I really do. Like,
oh man, come on, don't do that.
He go play with Jimmer now.
I think they make Chinese basketball history. They get into a Hall of Fame right there with Stephon Marbury.
Man, you come on, man.
Hey, he can definitely get his shots
Going
over
too
there.
far.
They love it over there, bro.
Well, he get every shot he want over there.
Yeah, I ain't doing that man no justice.
Ben Simmons could dunk all the time. You wouldn't have to worry about making free throws. Kyle Kuzma, man, he averaged about 30. Green light.
he tall. Ben Simmons gonna be taller than everybody over there anyway.
Yeah, that's my point. They both gonna have the green light all the time. The only thing most of the players probably gonna know what to say is pass it to Ben or pass it to Kuz.
Oh, hey, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Another report just came out. If Bradley Beal were to leave the Wizards, he would be atop of the Warriors wish list. Oh, the Warriors wish list.
Hey, Brooklyn won't want that. I tell you that right now, Brooklyn don't want that.
Warriors?
That tells me that they think it's gonna take a while for Clay to get back right though.
Yeah, okay. He suffered an injury, man. You never know how them guys come back.
He does. Yeah, he did, but I mean, even Bradley Beal, Steph, and Clay, and then Steph's gonna have the ball most of the time, obviously, but all of them can play. Steph can play off the ball. Beal can play off the ball. Clay can, I think Clay prefers to play off the ball. That's a whole lot of running for other team defense, because they'll be sending picks like crazy.
So many. Bradley Beal averaged 35 the other season.
You say he did what?
He averaged 35 one season. 34 points on.
Man. Yeah, Brooklyn don't want them problems.
He don't. They don't, cause they be ready to get back to the top.
They both gonna score 200 points that game.
Yeah, goodness, man. I mean, the Warriors, they need to make some moves, guys. The West is moving up pretty fast and everything, so they need to do something.
Yeah, which they still got Draymond too, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be an interesting off season, especially with Dame. Do y'all think Dame should stay or leave?
That's tough.
After what Giannis said, I think he may be leaning towards stay. But I don't know, man. I personally I would like to see Dame stay in Portland, but at the same time I would like to see him stay in Portland, and then Portland somehow make some moves. Which I don't really see him doing to get him to the finals, because I would like to see Dame get at least one ring, like with Portland, but it's kind of hard for me to see it. But I wouldn't blame him for leaving. I don't think he'd have to go and form a super team necessarily. Hey, I think he'd be nice Philadelphia.
Yeah. That would be super nice.
It's just a hard decision. Because I feel like Portland. I feel like he'd be in the same situation, like getting knocked out the first or second round, unless he gets somebody else.
Yeah, but they
would get to at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, and even if they could get nicer players in New York. I ain't saying no superstars if they want. I'm saying like they could get some nicer players in New York off free agency. Don't nobody want to come to Portland.
Yeah. I mean, and then you never know if Kawhi, well, excuse me, not Kawhi. If Uncle Dennis decide, he want to move to New York, you know, Dame, Dame may go over there. You never know.
And that'd be a nice duo.
It just all depends on. So you saying Dame and Leonard?
Heck yeah, that would be super nice.
Yeah. Well, they have Dame Leonard, and then everybody they got. Well, I don't know who they would trade for Dame.
It just they gonna have to give up a lot, man. Portland ain't just giving no Dame for free.
Oh no, I need the book for Dame. I need everything.
I feel like he stay there because I feel like he go to the Knicks and it might be the same situation, especially how the East is blowing up right now. You I don't know. It's just something about their formula. They gotta get rid of CJ. They gotta get more. They gotta get I want a taller scorer to complement Dame.
Well, interesting thing about CJ, Portland has been turning down trades for CJ.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know why, but they have been they're making it seem like CJ off the table because they've been offered. I read an article that said they've been offered a few trade options for CJ and turned them down.
They must be about to try to make a move, get some pieces or something. I just don't know what trade is out there for them to make though.
I don't know what Portland doing. I just don't.
I don't know.
And then I saw something mentioning like McCollum and some type of Tatum or Jaylen Brown trade, but I don't think Boston has. I know Boston ain't giving up Tatum. I don't think they would give up Jaylen Brown either.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. Man, some GM gonna have to do some willing and dealing, especially from Portland, because you gotta give us something. And I feel like they need to give us CJ in order to make it over the hump, or at least make it to the second round. Cause every time they make the playoff, they get bounced. So at least Dame, give me to the second round.
I don't think it's on CJ. If they trade Dame, they really might as well rebuild.
Yeah.
If you ask.
Yeah, if they trade Dame, they might as well get rid of McCollum too. Why you at? Just go ahead, just start over and get as many first round picks as you can. A young core, young talented, promising core, because I don't see CJ carrying that team to the playoffs. He's a good complimentary player.
He is. But I guess we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna have to be like some big 3-4 team trades. Like they're gonna have to move some pieces around like that, cause man, it just trade straight up. Like I don't think anybody just want like a straight up trade. Like I don't think Philadelphia want one for Ben Simmons. I think they're gonna want a little more game.
They're gonna
Ben would be
a
nice
lot
in Portland
more.
though. Ben would be nice in Portland besides CJ.
I think Ben will work out in Portland.
I don't know.
If I'm Portland, I might need a little more than just Ben though. I might need like Ben and Tobias Harris or something, or Seth. I don't know, or Ben and a pick.
I'm Philadelphia. I'm keeping Seth unless I get Dame.
It's gonna be hard to do. I don't know. I think Portland probably just need, if they're not trying to trade CJ, then just keep Dame, because either way, you're gonna have to give us something, and they can't be willing to hold on to CJ and expect to get better. I mean, they try to bring in Whiteside, which they thought gonna help them out, but it figures they need a little bit more offensive weapons. So
I don't think it's weird. I just don't get it. It's weird. They've had some nice teams. Like they had Nurkic. Nurkic was one of the. He's maybe a top 10 big. Like I don't know. I just don't know. They had Robert Covington. He's a nice defender. You got 2 good scorers. They had some nice people off the bench. I just don't know what it is.
I feel like Dame and LaMarcus Aldridge, man, crying over Brandon Roy every night.
Man.
yeah.
I know the team they could have had.
Woo.
Remember Nicholas Batum was
Roy,
there.
Aldridge, oh my God, bro.
Greg Oden never get hurt.
Well, we already knew what Greg Oden was.
To be fair, Greg Oden looked like he was at the end of his career when he was coming out of high school.
He was like a grandpa already.
For real.
Like, dang, how old is he? He's 21. Nah, he's 50.
I could have
that boy like a vet his rookie year.
I can't tell the difference between Greg Oden and Bill Russell, man.
Hey, Greg Oden had the Benjamin Button disease.
That boy like a vet.
Oh man. So hey, is there anything else y'all want to bring up before we end this podcast?
Oh yeah. What y'all think about KD getting mad at Bam Adebayo for not giving him back his change on that shot during shoot around?
I didn't see that.
It was funny. It was funny, but I think KD really got mad.
KD legitimately got like he was like legitimately like irritated. Like Bam went about to give him back his chain after he made that shot.
He really mad about that?
Yeah, he was mad.
I think he was like mad for real. Like,
yeah. I think Bam thought he was playing at first, and then like he saw he was serious.
Because he tried to snatch the ball out Bam's hand, bro. And Bam was like, "Nah, you ain't finna snatch it out."
What's wrong with KD?
And then Keldon Johnson just tried to de-escalate the situation. He tried to give his ball to KD just to please KD, and then KD was like, "I don't want that's a girl's ball. I don't want that ball."
He said, "No, I didn't make that one. I made it with that ball."
Man. Hey, don't Team USA got other problems to worry about?
Well, they beat Spain the other day, so that was a good win. Usually Spain the biggest competition.
Yeah.
So that was a good win. But yeah, man, that was funny, man. Like KD was pressed about that, bro. He tweeted about it.
He did, and he tagged Bam.
Yep.
He talking about you gotta learn some respect, bro.
What is wrong with this man?
I mean, he got a point though, man. You gotta get dudes, bro. When you make the shot, man, them playground rules. Them the playground rules.
Though, man.
Since you in grade school, bro. Like, dude make a shot, you gotta get him back his change, bro. Thanks.
Man, the dude was just playing around. I bet Bam realized when he wasn't playing around, he definitely wasn't gonna give back his change. I think that's what happened.
Bam was like, "Nah, you ain't just gonna snatch the ball, dog."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like, "Yo, this dude really mad." He's like, "All right, I'm definitely keeping it now." He probably, after he played around, he probably threw the ball to him. Who get mad? I never got mad. I just, okay. I'll wait till he make it. Because sometimes when I get my change, I'll let him shoot it. He make it. I'll grab the ball and walk back out. Like,
you got to get that change back.
Did you get my change?
I wasn't about to fight over it. I wasn't about to fight over But you were gonna hear about it. Like you were gonna
Man, Dustin always try to fight you. Man, what you talking about? Dustin gonna fight over anything. Man, talking about you want to go fight. That man try to fight in practice.
Not in practice.
Man, even me, Dustin, you remember that time me and you got into it in practice?
I remember that time me and you got into it when I slapped your neck in chapel.
Oh my God.
Boy, I was like, man, so many thoughts went across my mind on what to do to you at that time. Cause my reflex was to punch you in your face, but I was like, I looked around, I was like,
bro,
yo.
everybody was looking, bro. Even Mr. Van White stopped what he was saying. Look dead.
Yeah, cause you about to get hit. Cause my reflexes, I was like, yo, I'm about to smack this dude. Then I looked over and I saw everybody looking at me. I was like, dang, it was that loud? Then I look up behind me and Coach was looking at me. And I pointed at Coach. I was like, yeah, you saw that, did? And he like, yeah. I said, bet.
Bro, that thing echoed, bro. That thing echoed throughout that time.
Man, Todd, this
Everywhere you let that man slap your neck that hard.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying, Todd. It was too many witnesses.
So hard, bro.
It was too many witnesses, man.
Oh, and he slapped you in front of everybody?
Man, it was too many witnesses, bro. It was the whole school.
Bro, the whole
Oh
school.
my God.
I heard that echo over there. Bro, Bill was so mad.
It was way too many witnesses for this murder about to happen. I was like,
hey, Bill was so mad. I thought he was gonna start crying. He was so mad, dog.
Oh my God.
man, I had my head down, like, I had my head down, my hand, and my neck is completely exposed. I had my hand down my head, and I didn't have my eyes on. I was just looking down. And dude gonna slap me.
Ben had that fresh cut too, bro.
Hey, look, he gonna look at it. Then after we did the practice, he like, man, you asleep? I said, man, I wasn't asleep. He like, man, you look like you asleep. I said, I was not asleep, bro. I was wide awake. I was just looking down.
You can't be having your neck exposed after you get that cut, bro.
Bruh, it's chapel. Who gonna hit me? What? And the preacher was preaching, like the guest speaker. He was talking to us, and he stopped talking. That's how loud it was.
Man, oh my God, bro. This man care about none of that.
Bro, he stopped for like
me.
2 seconds, bro.
He stopped. Even the guest speaker stopped and looked at us. He looked over at us like, what in the world just happened? I was like, yo, this dude's dead. He's dead. I was like, okay, all right. Don't worry. I still gotta get you back. Don't worry.
But he still plotting revenge.
Yeah, I sure am. I was like, no, I promise you, I haven't been that mad since, I don't know, since microbiology. I haven't been that mad. I was like, yo, this dude just really slapped me in front of everybody. I'm like, okay. He want to play these games? All right. So, like I said, anything y'all want to bring up before the end in the podcast tonight?
Nah.
That's it.
All right. Y'all can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just type in VOL Sportscast and we'll pull up. We thinking about starting a fantasy football league. We're going to talk about prizes and stuff like that. So y'all can come play against me and Gatwood. And I'll let y'all know we pretty dang good in fantasy football. So good luck. I want y'all to compete with us and just have a good time, talk smack, whatever. But we thank y'all for tuning into our show, listening to our podcast every week. And we promise you to be better, and we still working on callers. So we out of here.
You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright.